feel like it's been so long? Yeah. If I don't do this now, I'm never gonna do it. Just roll with it, okay? Let's move this a little closer. Should I just eat it out of here? Guess what time it is? Hi guys. I feel like... Ooh, I thought that I wasn't gonna make it. I feel like it's gonna be a great mukbang today. Let me just get that. This is pork, udon, curry, fried tofu, gyoza, tempura. Actually, yeah, tempura. I'll put it here. Do you know what that is, you guys? Oh, soft shell crab. Man, doesn't that look so good? This is one of my favorite meals, you guys. It is so tasty. I wish I could just like hand it to you on the screen. You just taste it. It's so creamy, so tasty. Anyways, hi. It's been a few months since my last upload. I feel like every time I see you, that's what I end up saying. But this time, you know what? Forget it. Let's just get the ball rolling. I feel like I have so much to tell you, catch up. You know, so without me being overwhelmed, I want to take it step by step. And if I get to tell you, I will tell you. And if I don't, I will cover it in the next video. And let's just stir this and get our first bite in first. It's not hot anymore because I waited and, you know, setting up all that stuff, jazz. Yeah, let's just get... There's like a million things in my mind right now. I don't know where to start. Ah! Oh, let's not do that again. Ooh, okay. Cheers, you guys. First bite. I'm so hungry. Oh. These noodles are so chewy. Thick and chewy. I need a sauce. Where's my sauce? I got the sauce. So you guys, so the last time you saw me was in Vancouver, sushi mukbang, in around December before Christmas. Originally, oh, by the way, before we go any further, if you don't like me talking in my mukbang, this video is not for you because this is a catch-up video. I'm probably gonna be doing more talking than probably eating. Who knows? Originally, I had plans on coming to Thailand for New Year's. So basically after Christmas, I'm just gonna rip the band-aids off and tell you, this is really hard for me to tell you, but I'm okay telling you. I know, it's killing you. It's killing me too. A lot of you guys already know this. If you follow me on either Instagram or watch my ASMR video, because I did let the news in like a month ago-ish. That Grandpa is no longer with us. And trust me, I've had time to process. I've had time to be with my thoughts. I know I don't need to tell you that, but a lot of you guys, this is new to you. And you guys are genuinely worried about me and this and... well, and I know some of you might think, well, you don't need to share that or whatever, but I do need to share it with you guys because he was a big part of this channel. You guys got to know him in so many different ways. You guys started caring for him. You know, you're going to be asking how he's doing. You guys been asking me how he's doing. For the past year-ish. Ever since I kind of slowly stopped posting, right? So that's that. Rip the band-aid off. I know. I'm just really glad and grateful that I've had the opportunity to spend as much time as I did with him. Because yeah, that was a nervous laugh. Not gonna lie. That too. Anyway. Earlier I was saying I had originally planned on coming here for New Year's to celebrate his 95th birthday. But unfortunately he didn't make it to his birthday. He passed away just before Christmas. So I was here for Christmas and New Year's, yeah, spending a lot of time with my mom around that time. Still now, she just left Bangkok a few days ago. That's why I'm like, okay, I need to do something. Maybe I should start vlogging or mukbang. Yeah, because when she was here, obviously we're just hanging out and, you know, keeping her company and stuff like that. I've also been doing a lot, going back and forth with my mom's house and here, Bangkok and there. But as you can see, I haven't really been vlogging. Grandpa's 100 days coming up, so it's almost gonna be 100 days since he passed. We're gonna do a little it's called like a blessing when it's the anniversary of 100 days. So yeah. Let's pick up the video and change the mood, shall we? Shake it off. Shake it off. You see, the other day funny thing, the other day I tried to vlog and it didn't happen just because, I don't know, it was really hard to get back on the horse, press record, because there was like a billion things turning in my mind, and I like want to tell you guys. So I figured, you know, instead of a vlog, I should just start with a mukbang, because when you're outside vlogging, for one, there's already so much going on outside, and inside is like spinning, right? You know, 1,000,000 miles per minute here, and like, I just couldn't. I did a poll actually on Instagram asking, do you think my vlog went well or it failed? And like 80% of you guys said it failed. Thanks, guys. But you're right. I wish Instagram and YouTube was like connected, so when I post something on Instagram, it would automatically upload, because sometimes I forget, you know, like shorts or something. I should do that, because I know a lot of you guys don't have Instagram. So with that being said, do you guys believe that everything happens for a reason? Literally. Because right around that time, okay, so I know a lot of you guys know I work out, right? I work out, I eat pretty healthy when I'm not filming. Actually, I do eat healthy when I'm not filming. Who am I kidding? I'm trying to be all conservative here. And, you know, I work out most of the time. I lift weights and I run on the treadmill, and I never really ran outside or anything like that. And right around that time, one of my friend here was like, hey, do you like this is like a new friend that I, you know, recently like made connections with, and yeah. She's all like, so what do you do like for fun, like, you know, just getting to know each other. And she's like, are you pretty active and things like that? I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty active. Yeah, I consider myself pretty active. And she goes, yeah, I've been training for this running event next weekend. You know, I'm really nervous because it's like my very first running race, and it's like a 5K race. And she mentioned that her first race was like a few months ago, and it was like a 3-kilometer race, and she's pretty nervous about that, and she's just trying to get out there and be active, you know. And she's like, yeah, it's my 5K race, and I'm really nervous because I don't know if I'm gonna make it, because, you know, running, for those of you who don't know what the weather is like in Thailand, it's like 30 to 35 on a good day with like 80 to 90%, sometimes 100% humidity. So to be active outside is really hard on your body. And she's like, yeah, it's really hard. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. So like, do you want to come with me? And I'm just like, I've never been on a running race ever. Like, and then we got into talking. And I was all intrigued. I was like, yeah, I can run a 5K. I usually run at 3 to 4, 5 on a treadmill. I've never really ran outside. So anyway, I was like, it's like, are you sure you want me to come? Like, I might slow you down. Like, I don't know. I never really ran outside before, right? So this is like the beginning of my running journey. You just wait. It gets better. I'm so excited to tell you because I've been so passionate about running since like 3 months ago. I'm not even kidding. So that's where my running obsession began. So we went, before that, so I ran outside here for the very first time, like the week before the race. You know, I better get to this before I forget. Oh, so much sauce down here. No! It's gonna get soggy. Stay. Maybe I can put this here. There we go. Yeah, so, and it was hard, you guys. And mind you, when I wake up to go work out, I usually work out around 6 a.m. I'm a pretty early bird kind of gal. So, it's probably like, well, the weather in the morning is like 26 with like a really cool breeze. So it's not that humid yet. So it's actually pretty nice to run in the morning at 6 a.m. And then I did that a couple times before the race. And then she told me that the race started at 5 a.m. on the street. The streets, busy streets of Bangkok. I was like, how's that? She's like, well, they close the road down. That's why they have to do it really early in the morning. I was like, oh, okay. So we went on that race. It was a great race. It was the beginning of an obsession, you guys. You know, running with other people versus running by yourself in the park has a completely different feel, especially if you know all these people are going in the same direction to the finish line. It's like whoever gets there first is like a badass, you know? So my first race, I thought that I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna like go into this race thinking, oh, I want to try and go really fast and blah, blah, blah. I was like, I just want to finish this race with her because this is her race. It's not my race. I just came here for support, right? So anyway, so we're running together. And she kept telling me, she's like, you know, just go, don't wait for me, go, go, go. I was like, no, I want to cross the finish line with you, right? I did go ahead of her like a few times. Because you know, when you're like in that moment, you just want to go, right? And then I realized, wait a second. So I second guessed myself. And I stopped and I waited for her, like in the same spot, just jumping up and down, waited for her. And we crossed the finish line together. It was a really fun experience. And I told her that day, then and there, I was like, I'm definitely going to do more races. This is a 5K race. Bring it on. You know what? Like, I want to beat my time. And it was like this thing. Because I realized I've never really heard, like, besides the sun run in Vancouver, I never really heard, like, of, maybe I'm not into it, so you don't really see it or hear it or pay attention to it, like running races in Vancouver. Like non-existent. Or am I just crazy like that? It's just crazy. Or there is, I just don't know about it. I don't know. And like, I didn't know you get a medal. Like you get this little medal that says the event and 5K and blah, blah, blah. Coolest thing. Then I went, so then I started running more. I did 10K, a few 10Ks. And then I signed up for my very first half marathon 3 weeks after that 5K race. So I had a race every single weekend. First week was the 5K. Second week was a 10K. Oh, sorry, my fourth week. And then my third race was another 10K. Then I did a 21K. I signed out. I was like, 21K? At the time, I was like, 21K. That's a long ways. That's a long ways. And when I was practicing, my longest run was 15, 16. I never really made it to 21K, So, and mind you, I went alone. She didn't want to go. She's like, heck no, I'm not ready for a 21K. I was like, just do it. We can like walk it. We could just walk it. She was trying to get her to go with me. So funny. And she's like, no, I'm not going. I was like, aw. And I was like, fine, I'll go by myself. Whatever. It was like really close by. So it's just a crazy feeling when you're so scared to do something, but half of you is like, no, I really want to do it. And then it's like the angel and the devil is like, yeah, you really, you can't do it because you don't know if you're going to make it. And like, what if you pass out or whatever, or something, you injure yourself. And this one's like, no, just do it. Just take it easy. Walk it and just be careful. So I'm like fighting with myself. It's like, should I? Anyway, I did it. It was the best feeling. I can't even tell you. Like the fact that you think you can't do something, and then when you just take it step by step, sign up, put on your running shoes, go. Start your 5K. Run your 10K that you usually do. Make it to the 15 that you used to do like in practice run. The rest, you just let adrenaline take care of that. That's exactly what happened to me. You guys, like, if we can switch bodies so you guys could feel what I felt, like it's this noodle. But yeah, that's what I've been up to. Mostly running. When you go into battles, you have battle wounds. I have wounds or like scars from like my running gear, my back, my chest area here, because of my sports bra and things like that. And it's crazy because I never really even knew these things exist until I like looked it up and did my research and the things that's happening to me while I'm running and what to do when you feel like this. And it's like you're learning how to improve yourself in this area. That's why they say like never stop learning, because there's so many things out there that you can learn and do and try and I don't know where I was going with that. But yeah, no, anyways. Oh, there you go. See? Okay, one step at a time. The biggest thing that I absolutely love when I'm running is it's like a healing process for me. I spend so much time outside now in the morning, in the crack of dawn at like 5:30, 4 o'clock, 4:30 sometimes. My latest run, I was at the race event at 3:30 a.m. Yeah. And for you to get up at 2 a.m., get your body ready for that type of like endurance, crazy in the morning, it takes a lot of commitment to me, I think. So I'm really proud of myself. A lot of times I struggle when I do my long runs. Like right now, like yesterday, I'm practicing for another half marathon in 2 weeks. And this time I want to do it right. I don't want to just wing it. I don't want to struggle at kilometer 16 and, I want to run the whole way. I don't want to walk. But it's okay to walk. Seriously, if you're tired, take a rest, keep going, just don't quit. And that is the biggest thing I have learned about myself as I'm running. It has a lot to do, like running is not just running. It's running. But when you're running long distance like that, 2 hours at a time, 2.5 hours at a time, I can only imagine what the marathon runners like go through in their head on how they train and things like that. I'll get there one day. But for me personally, it's like a struggle in my head. My mind says, stop, you're so tired. Your legs are tired, you're so thirsty and you need to pee and all these things that are trying to stop you from where you're going. And a lot of times I've learned that I when that happens, I ask myself, am I injured? No. Do I need help? Will I be physically ill if I don't stop? If anything I ask myself at the time, the answer is no. I just keep going. And you would be so surprised how your body, like how much your body can take if you just tell it to do something. Like a lot of times it's the mind telling you to quit. I don't even know how else to say that. Literally when I'm at like kilometer 16, kilometer 18, 19, I was like, no, like stop. You're so tired. Oh my God, stop. And I'm just like, okay, you want to stop? You just chill, walk it off, walk for like a minute. Like I'm not talking about walking for like a kilometer, like for a minute, 2 minutes, bring your heart rate down. Like I bring my heart rate down, like way down. And then slowly you start again. And then I was like, yeah, I can do this. I can do this. And then finally, when you actually get to the finish line, it's like, even if there was nothing else there to prove, it's kind of like, wow, I did it. Like I did it. But anyways, you guys, I think I'm done. It's so cold now that it's like turning a different color. Good go. But because I did a lot of talking, I'm full now, so. And I just want to say thank you to everyone who reached out to me on Instagram for all your thoughts and prayers about my grandpa. And I know some of you might think, well, running, when you're just suppressing your feeling, you're not really grieving, you're not really, you know, it's grieving for everyone is different. Maybe this is how I grieve. I don't know. Like I never really knew how to grieve. I don't think I ever did until now. I'm not suppressing my feeling. I was gonna share with you that running for me is like when it's really hard, every step I take, it's like a release. Every race I do, that hardship that I feel, it's like a release. Like when I did it, and it's like, ooh, you know, and you just feel like lighter, you know? So you guys, that's what I've been up to here. A lot of family time, a lot of running. If you do have Instagram and you want to check out my story, I've saved, like, each month I would save like what I post there, what I've been up to, and things like that. I think I've mentioned this before, but yeah, you can go ahead and check it out. Yeah, my family and I, we went to a few concerts. Just the normal regular thing, family time, quality time. Just, you know, I also did learn that I don't know if this is just my family or just Asian family in general, or Thai people. I think it's just Asian families in general. It's just the presence of being in the same room, even if we're not saying anything, even if we're not doing anything, we're just sitting there doing nothing, watching TV, playing with our phone, you know, anything other than talking about it is okay for them. You know, it's how they cope. And that is one of the main reasons why I'm still here. And I'm not sure how long I'll be here for, you know what I mean? I just want to be here with them. Yeah, that makes sense, right? Anywho, should I do a vlog next? Here we go. I know a lot of you guys want me to do like a market vlog or like a day in a life with me. Honestly, the past couple months, I haven't really been venturing out doing those type of things. One main reason is what I just said, and two is really, really hot. It's like Thailand summer right now, and it's like the heat, like from 11:30 a.m. No, I want to say 10:30 a.m. to like 6:30 p.m. to me is unbearable. It's really hard to breathe sometimes, especially if you're in Bangkok in these past few months. You would know that pollution is really, really bad. So yeah, unless I'm in my mom's area, but then it's kind of almost like, you know, like broken record again, because you've seen it all. You've seen it all. So I don't really, to me, it's like, again, you know, angel devil. It's like, just do it. They like watching. This one's like, no, they've seen it. It's boring, blah, blah. So I don't, like, again, I'm fighting with myself. And again, it's probably just me overthinking, overanalyzing a lot of times of what to post for you guys. And that ends up being nothing. And I know you guys like, just post. I'm rambling on now, so I shall end this mukbang here, you guys. Let me know in the comments anything you want to let me know. And then if I end up doing a mukbang, I will go through your comments and we'll have a chat there again. If you had questions or whatever, anything you want to ask me about my run. I don't know. A lot of you guys on Instagram is like, just do a mukbang and you just talk about your running. I just want to know your running story. And a lot of you guys asked me like what shoes I wear. Maybe I'll get it into the next one. This one is gonna be way too long. I am so happy to be back. I'm so glad I got to spend some time with you. And thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.